Hi, and welcome to episode 3 of 5 Stone by 40, my series of short video logs following my own weight loss journey. So, without further ado, let's get on with it. So, 2 weeks in and things are going well. This week's weight loss is 1.9 kilograms, which brings me down to exactly 116 kilograms. 1.9 kilograms isn't as much as last week, but I'm happy enough with that. It's almost double my target of what I was trying to lose on a weekly basis. What I will say is that as the weeks go by, in my experience anyway, it does get harder and harder to lose as much weight as you lost the week before. Reason being that I suppose the more you have to lose, the easier it is to lose it. And as you start dropping the weight, it just gets a bit more difficult to have the weight loss drop as significant as it was when you first started or in sort of previous weeks. Um, I think that's possibly why a lot of people give up when they're sort of doing this kind of thing, because you get to a few weeks in or a couple of months in and you see that the results aren't quite as good as they were at the start. You have to work harder to maintain that weight loss or to even to get a slightly less weight loss than you used to. But I think what people have to remember is that it's a long game. Um, and certainly when I did it the first time back in 2013, I experienced the weight loss not being as drastic sort of part way down the line as it was at the beginning. But overall, I achieved what I wanted to achieve at the time, and I lost that weight. So I think people just have to remember. But like I said, it's a long game, and not to try and give up when things don't seem as good as you would like them to seem. Okay, so 1.9 kilograms lost this week. How did I do it? Well, to be honest with you, it was pretty much the same as it was last week. It was a case of sticking to the calorie goal set by MyFitnessPal, which is 2,070 calories, and getting plenty of walking in. In terms of walking, last week I walked for about 13 hours and covered around 38 miles. I managed to do at least something every day. Well, there's a couple of days where I didn't do a huge amount for this reason, but overall, I'm not going to beat myself up over it. Like I said earlier, this is a long-term thing, and there are going to be days, especially when you're a season ticket holder, when you can't dedicate loads and loads of time to exercise because you're going to the match. It's just one of those things. Life gets in the way, but if you can work around it and use the opportunities that you do have to get that bit of exercise in, it all counts towards the greater good. Okay, so what's in store for next week? I hear nobody ask. You guessed it, it's going to be much more of the same, to be perfectly honest with you. I might actually try and get the bike out of the shed and get it on the turbo trainer and do some miles inside the house and see how that goes. Unfortunately, I'm not actually able to cycle outside for the foreseeable future, or at least till the winter's over, on the orders of my consultant following my operation in June. Um, but like I said, hopefully I can get the bike set up in the house and at least try and get some cycling miles covered and help burn off an extra few calories. So, in summary, all's going well, and I am looking forward to whatever next week brings. Hopefully, much of the same, but we shall see. If anybody out there does end up watching this video, then firstly, I apologise. No, seriously, if you do watch the video and you do like it, I would ask you please just to click like. That would be fantastic. At the same time, if you dislike it, please click dislike. But try and leave me a comment as to why you disliked it. Um, but also bear in mind that I'm not an expert when it comes to making videos for YouTube or making videos in general for anything. I don't have high quality, expensive gear, And it's important to remember that the purpose of these video logs for me isn't to produce high quality content. It's simply to track my own progress and hopefully share my journey with anybody who wants to come along with it. So like I say, if you do have any comments, feel free to add those comments. I will read and respond to every comment. Let's face it, there ain't going to be a lot, if there are any. Um, if you do like the video and you want to come along with me for the journey, though, it would be great if you could subscribe, and then you can receive notifications as to when I release a new video. Hopefully, it should be once a week. But as I said earlier on, life does get in the way of these things, so it might not be every week, or it might not be at the same time every week. But we shall see. So thanks for watching this short video log, and I will see you in the next video.